like an idiot.
Nah, we're just gonna.
I'll just look like an
Yeah,
idiot.
we're just gonna run it.
Yeah.
We're just running it, okay? We're just gonna run it. I know you do quite a few of these, so we'll just get started. And man, you got notes? Yeah. Don't ask me anything crazy.
No, I'm not. No, it's
Okay.
I want to give like some honest, just interactions.
Well, welcome everybody to my number 9 show. I'm Sean Lee with Omaha Sips and Tips, your realtor at Nebraska Realty, and I've got a great guest today, and I'm really happy about it. His name is Justin. He's brought these beers, and I'm going to let him. He's got stories on all these things. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for today?
I'm excited to be here.
Justin, I'm excited too because you brought the drinks.
Well, you told me this was about local, and
Yeah.
there's a few local establishments around. I thought, why not? Hey, let's hit up something local.
Man, you know what? If we drink all these, and every show, I think I say we might need to call us an Uber. And I don't know if I don't know if I need to switch it over to Lyft or something else. We might need to have somebody just waiting for us when we're done.
Reinforcements for sure.
Hey, we're gonna need something. We're gonna need something. These are huge.
Yeah, so these are local. These are out of Jukes Ale Works in Elkhorn.
Yeah.
So I've been out there a few times. Fantastic food. Beer's awesome. We were just talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Great place. It's local. That downtown is exploding.
It is exploding. Why don't you know what, before we get too crazy, because, this show is kind of like people watch it, they're like, hey, this is a sitcom. These are characters in a show. Like,
yeah. We rehearsed this.
We rehearsed this part. Yeah. And, so Justin is with Arbor Bank.
Yep.
I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get a cease and desist letter from.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Okay, good. That's good. I haven't got one of those yet, so no one sent me one. But just so Arbor Bank.
Yeah.
And we see each other quite a bit here.
We do
every so often at the office, and we work on some things together. But and you're a mortgage guy, but you've also, know a lot of banking stuff.
Some stuff. Yeah, this is a super rewarding career. So yes, I work with Arbor Bank, oldest state charter bank in the state of Nebraska.
Okay.
Headquartered out of Nebraska City. We've got a couple branch locations here in the Omaha metro area, 3 over in Iowa, Sydney, Oakland, and a brand new one. It's pretty cool. We've got a great operation. We're a community bank, and I get to do something that I really love, day in and day out. I get to help clients purchase homes, refinance homes, and I help with the financing. So it's a great setup.
A good thing. And you guys got tons of other stuff you guys do,
We do.
Like lines of credit and things like that, which I've moved all my stuff over just because I know you. You're a good guy. You're a heck of a guy, especially if I'd have known that you were going to provide beer and stuff like that, I would have probably left come over a lot sooner. But that's good to know. And now, what do you think about the market at this point? I know most people are like they just really want us to get to drinking. But just give me a little blurb about the market. What do you see that's happening? I know it's tough. People hear from me all the time, but this really shows about what do you think's happening here?
Well,
in the future.
I think a reoccurring word that we've used a lot over this last year is that this market's different.
Okay. Yep. Right? Different.
And in the real estate industry, and to be said the same in the mortgage industry, it's very cyclical, right? We see the market change a lot. What happened last fall is not what's happening this spring and or the summer. So it's something that we have to navigate on a day-to-day and week-to-week and even season-to-season basis. So it's just different. So conversations that we were having 2 years ago when rates were at historically low points, it's not the conversation we're having today.
Yeah.
So it's introducing different product options, right? And having those conversations about things that maybe weren't something that we needed to navigate before. So adjustable rate mortgages have actually came back into the market.
Holy smokes.
So something that's a little bit different.
Okay.
Right? We still approach it from the same way, right? Just the same way that a real estate professional approaches the home search, right? There's still the goal planning that goes into this. What are we looking for? What's the area? What are the must-haves in this house, right? And we talk about what that price range might be in the area that you're looking at. And how's this property going to fit today versus your long-term goals? We still do that same stuff, right, on the financing side. And I think that's really what sets us apart is that we really like to take a goal planning approach when it comes to financing. And that part doesn't change regardless of the market that we're in.
I know that when anything I do, I always tell people we got to be strategic. You know, we don't want to just blow people, blow people's money that they're saving for and doing it. Let's be strategic on how we approach and get a home, and let's be, real cognizant about what we got going. So there's a lot of insanity around there, and probably just not Omaha Metro, but a lot of metro areas, have a low inventory. In case you haven't heard me say that enough, low inventory. So be strategic and definitely partner well with people that in town, which is really what the show is about. Local people, local characters, and local distillery, winery, and breweries. Right? I mean, that's the key, and everything else. That's the Sips part. So we would definitely want to keep that together and be strategic. So I know you guys think the same way. So that's probably why we're all like-minded and
couldn't agree with you more.
Doing everything. So
what are you seeing in the market? What are you feeling right now? Obviously, we just talked about that low inventory, but what's the appetite like? What are you seeing from customers right now?
You know what? I have a lot of customers that are looking, 250 range, and just being patient. Eventually, something will come up. So I know there's a lot of people fighting, but at the same time, fighting for homes. But at the same time, eventually, that home will fit the right person. I think if we can teach people a little, patience and to be smart and again strategic in what we're going for, I think things will work out. People are going to be happier.
I think you're spot on. Setting that right expectation up front, and being an expert in the industry, you're on the pulse of what's happening in this market, and having an advisor and professional right up front that can set that expectation is so important, right?
No, that's so nice of you.
Well,
that's so nice of you.
You do it right.
You know what? We should probably have a drink because of that. So you've got stories for every one of these drinks, and we're not going to shotgun these. But you've got some stories from talking with the people here at Jukes Ale Works.
Jukes Ale Works.
And why don't you start with one of these?
All right.
And give me the rundown. First of all, Jukes is in Elkhorn. I'm going to put the little fancy thing down for their name and their location.
I saw that before.
And stuff.
You're into tech and
we got the things are happening on this show. People, things are happening.
We're big time. You're big time.
And matter of fact, I'm just going to tell the website right now because I didn't even know this place, and I live out in the area.
I was supposed to set you up for this, wasn't I?
Yeah, this is great. JukesAleWorks.com. JukesAleWorks.com. Check it out. People talk about the beer, but the one thing that they do talk about, if you could tell me, the food that they have there, maybe you already mentioned it again, the salted caramel wings. There's no lie. Have you tried these?
I haven't tried them yet, but
have
the food there is phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So try this stuff out. Again, these folks are local, but they've got these 7 beers, and they've got 7 core beers. I think this is a special.
I think it is too.
Act 1, Scene 1, which we're going to do. But they've got a Little Lady Grisette, Ninja Juice IPA, Have a Day Pale Ale, Merlin's Cream Ale, Elkhorn Oil Stout, Everfest, and the Harvester. All like hardcore sounding beers. And check out these cans.
Man, these
they're cool, right? I mean, this is.
I learned that these are.
They
call these a crowler, right?
A crowler.
So okay. I canned these, capped it right there in front of me. So I walked in this place yesterday. Awesome place, by the way.
Okay.
You've got restaurant on the main floor, seating upstairs, got a bar upstairs, garage doors that flip up, and they've got these outdoor igloo tents that if you want to be out there in the wintertime, you can be out there in the wintertime.
Dude, I would be out there if I have a little igloo tent. I mean, I think that's cool.
So atmosphere is great, but I walked in yesterday, and the bartender that was there was really knowledgeable about the beers. He wasn't even one of the master brewers. But I said, I've had it's this one here, this one, the Ninja Juice. I've had this one before. I knew it was good. I said, I want to try that one with Sean.
Let's do it.
Right?
Let's do it. Pop that thing open.
This one.
Well, we have a special glass for it. It's IPA, correct?
Well, so it is. I asked him to. I said, is there is there a specific vessel, glass that we should drink these out of? And he said the oversized snifter is the way to go with this one.
Oversized snifter.
Right.
Okay.
Let's get you first.
Which I haven't had that glass here. I don't know if you watched the first show I did. We did have plastic.
Those were solos, right?
Yeah, it was bad. You know, people do tend to bring that up.
Hey, I think it was great.
This is great. So, so didn't you say somebody they named that can, right? They named this beer.
I asked for a little background story. After I knew that this was the one that I wanted, I said, give me another beer that has a story behind it. Right?
Yeah.
So other brews, they've got different names for. Tell me about some of these brews. Well, evidently this one, the Ninja Juice, was named by one of the brewer's kids.
Okay.
He had the kitchen set, right? He was at home, and he had a couple ninja swords. And mom or dad asked, hey, what are you doing? He said, I'm making ninja juice.
Ninja Juice.
So that's how they came up with.
And you're an IPA guy.
I love IPAs.
Well, let's do it. I mean, it smells really good. They do all this stuff right there, huh?
Right there. Yeah, cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Thanks for bringing this, man.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
dive in.
I'm not normally an IPA guy. I'm just going to tell you right now. But
I probably poured you too much then, didn't I?
Nope.
Bottoms up.
I'm going to tell you right now. This is the best IPA
You're a
I've ever
convert.
had. Normally I'm expecting a lot of hoppy.
Yeah.
I think they call it hoppy. Smooth.
This is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going back for a
This
second.
is real good. I mean, yeah, I'm already there.
So great local place, great place to eat,
Okay.
and obviously has some great stories behind it too.
Yeah, that's a lot of history, right?
Yep.
Which brings us to that also your Merlin.
Yeah, this one. The Merlin.
Wasn't the guy that owned the place, correct?
Yeah, so evidently Merlin. I'll pop this guy. We can get this one.
Yeah, let's do that. Now this place is, and I'm going to put the address up, and you can always check it out, jukesaleworks.com. But again, a local beverage with some local experts in the mortgage and real estate industry. You cannot beat that, people. Wow. And then again, these glasses that I had made. Now I guess I'm gonna have to get some of these oversized.
What they call it?
Snifter. Yeah.
Snifter.
Snifter. I'm gonna have to get that. But this is Merlin, and again, a place. This guy was there for.
Yeah, so evidently the story is, and I'm probably butchering these stories, but the gist was the building that is now Jukes Ale Works was a mechanic shop before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Small engines, they bring them in, they repair them. Merlin was the guy that owned the shop. He owned the building, and I guess he was there for 70 years.
70 years.
Yep. So as a tribute to Merlin, they purchased the building. Why not make him a beer?
There you go.
So when he said what glass these were supposed to go in, he said the Sean Lee Nebraska
You
Realty.
knew? Is that what they said?
No,
I'll bet they did.
They didn't.
I'll bet they did.
They said this is a beer drinker's beer.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Here we go. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
I could drink that a lot.
I mean, this is wild. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We got good beer happening here.
So
We got good
there we
beer
are.
happening.
We do.
So we got this beer. We're just gonna sit on that. But I meant to ask you. Now you got a family, right?
Yeah.
Married. Yeah. Because one thing people really like to know is they like to know about everybody. Like I said, you're a character on this sitcom called Omaha Sips and Tips.
Yeah.
With your realtor Sean Lee. So it's kind of like a sitcom. People want to know. Geez, this guy's Justin. Oh, he's married.
Who is this guy?
Right?
Yeah. Yep. So married.
Kids?
My wife, Elisa. We've got 4 kids. My
Okay.
oldest daughter, she's a sophomore, going to high school.
Yeah.
7th grade boy, 5th grade boy, and a 2nd grade girl.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we talked one time before, you've been in Omaha for
We moved back to Omaha 2006.
2006.
So my wife is an Omaha native. We both went to school, University of Nebraska at Kearney,
Okay.
and ended up back in Omaha, where she's from. I've got a lot of friends that are up here from college, all over. So
Yeah, I remember.
It's just a great community to be in. We moved out to Gretna a few years back, and We love it out there too.
You're not looking back. It's grown, even from 2006 for sure.
Well, and that's the other thing that's changed dramatically too. The new construction in our world, in our industry,
That's crazy.
is
And you guys do a lot of new construction loans too, right?
Yep. So we've got a new construction division that handles new construction lending, residential wise. So yeah, we've.
Look how that worked in. See how natural that was. We did. There's no script, people. There's no script. I just have stuff that I read off of. We just naturally just showed up in the conversation, which is good.
Yeah, helps we know each other a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so you're married. Are you involved in sports and all that stuff going on right now?
Yeah,
because this is the big time as you get into spring, right?
We're involved in a lot of sports.
Okay.
Yeah. So my daughter, she's a competitive dancer. She dances for Gretna High School.
Okay.
Both my boys, they're multi-sports, football, basketball, baseball. So we're busy, and that's to be expected, right? This time of life, we're having fun with it.
You're moving right along.
We're proud of those kids.
Okay. Yeah. That's how it works. My kids are gone. They're out of the house. I do miss it because I've got nothing. I want to sell houses, so I like to do that. And then I go back. I see my wife. We're normally asleep by 6:30, watching Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
So I'm at that
Pat
stage.
Sajak.
Pat Sajak and Vanna. That's what we watch. And sometimes we make it or we doze off. So. We do have that stuff going for us, but
Tell me about you. Tell me about you in real estate. Has anybody asked you that on this show yet?
No, because this show is about other people. You know what? So this show is about other people. This is about Justin Pinkerton, Arbor Bank, mortgage
I gotta be
special guy.
Right?
Well, you are because you already brought these drinks. So
tell me about you. What got you into real estate?
I worked for a nonprofit. I don't know if you knew this, but I worked for a nonprofit for like 17 years right here in town, and I said, I've always wanted to do real estate, so I just got involved. So this has been 8 years now, been doing this. I just really like working with people one-on-one. I mean, and just kind of guiding people. And you know what? There's a lot of chaos out in places, as you know, and especially in this field. And I think people need less chaos in their interactions. So I like that part of it, first of all.
Yeah.
No chaos.
Yep.
There's chaos, but I want people to think that I just put in a sign. I always say that. It's, if you think I just put in a sign, I'm good to go. But,
no, it's not, is it? It's
not really. I mean, but that's really what I like it. I like the flexibility. I like hanging out with the people. I like going to the houses. I like to just talk about it and, just be real with people. So one thing, if you just tell the truth and just chit-chat with people straight up, you cannot go wrong.
It's pretty amazing.
I mean, you cannot go wrong. So I would just, hey, this is this. Okay, you don't like it. Okay, you can't have any chaos if you just do that.
Yep.
And, so that's really, why I got into it. And I was a finance guy way back when. And I'm old.
I don't think I knew that part.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
tell me about that.
I went to a little school in Kansas.
You were in finance.
Yeah, well, I'm an economics business guy, yeah. I appreciate you knowing that. I'm a finance guy, economics business finance guy.
That's well-rounded.
And I haven't I'm well-rounded. Well-rounded, so
Yeah.
I do have that little bit of expertise going.
What gets you going in this industry? Like what? Because it's not easy, right?
Well, to get started,
Yeah.
you know what? We should have new people watch this show, new agents, because one of the things about this is it does take some time for new people, especially if you're thinking about maybe people are watching the show, they want to get involved. It takes time to really get people to know that you're a realtor or a mortgage person, for that matter, right?
True.
It is a lot of marketing and time with people to get them to remember that that's what you do, and you don't work at the nonprofit, or you don't do, you don't do this. Oh, I totally forgot,
Yep.
So it's something that's, can be difficult for a lot of people, but I mean, it's a
rewarding business, though, right?
It's rewarding. I love it.
I
love it. Again, you got to
before.
straight shoot people, right? I mean, as long as you're sitting up there, you're straight shooter.
Yep.
you should be good to go.
I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah. I'm drinking these beers. This is
I know.
this is great. This IPA I've never had, and I'm not an IPA guy. I am a convert. I'm just thinking about, are we going to be able to open this Act 1, Scene 1? Because, I mean, if you don't have anything to do, I mean, we can sit around here. I close this place down. Right now, folks, if you're watching this show, it's 3:30. We could be walking out of here 7:38 tonight. If you got a problem with that.
I might.
Okay. Well, we might close this at 5 o'clock. We're out.
If I don't have a problem with that, I might have a problem.
Yeah, we're going to, like I said, Uber should start sending me some money on that. And we don't condone drinking again. This show, and this is not a paid, I like to let people know, this is not a paid sponsorship. There's nothing. We went to a place, you did.
Yeah.
You bought this stuff, and we're just simply chit-chatting about these drinks, which you should go do because it is good. And I like to check out some of these eating places. Since I started doing this show, there are so many. The point, I'm going to tell you why I started this little show again. There are so many just local people, right? I mean, if you're driving, if you're moving to Omaha or you're just here in Omaha, you don't really know mortgage people or vets or, whatever else I got, this whole show, insurance people or whatever. And you don't know some of the local entertainment venues. And the whole point was to just bring them together and just say, hey, listen, I'm going to sit here with Justin and we're gonna try a local venue and we'll just chit chat and hey, this is you and you're a character that people either say, man, I really like these characters, or hey, Sean Lee, that realtor, the guy's no, I don't, and you get to pick and choose, and that's just kind of the way I see it, especially after 8 years of doing real estate. People always asking, hey, what do you do? What do you recommend? And you got to get real good at, there's these places. And I can't believe how many places like this place. I had no idea about this place. And this place is fantastic. I went to the website. I went through it. We've had this. Yep. It's really, really good.
There's so many good places.
And I just can't.
Omaha.
You mentioned another one too, man. Never even heard of the other place. We're not going to bring it up right now because we're going to do it someday in the future. But
wait, so I get to come back.
Yeah, you get to come back. Just keep if you can keep going to these places, just keep bringing it back. But yeah, this place is great, and like I said, I did it's just nice to see the amount of different things that are out there.
100% right.
For people, especially entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
And we really should. When we're buying these things, granted, you got to go there to get that, but when I'm in liquor stores or I'm kind of going around and wherever I'm going, and getting these things, I'm amazed that these are affordable pieces that people could be doing. Right. And they're good. I haven't had anything that's terrible. No. It's just good stuff that we do here local, and I think that's the promotion that we need to, throw out. As a real estate agent, I should know all these places, first of all.
I think that's super important point that you bring up. I'm guessing that's a question that you get asked a lot. Right?
Hey, all right, where do we go? What do we do?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, well, you're out here, you can do these things, and I think that's important. I think it's a good deal.
You got to be tuned into the real estate market.
To the vibes.
Everything, right?
To the vibes.
What do you think? That brings up a good point. What's the number one question you typically get from a new client?
What? Now you're catching me off guard.
What do you think it is? New client comes in, they're new to Omaha. I
think most people generally say, hey, I don't know where to go. I don't know where I'm supposed to live, And my best piece is, what's your vibe? What do you like? And it all starts really with, do you like to go down? I've got some cats. They just want to live. These cats is two guys. They want to buy some rental property, but their deal is they want to live where they could just walk out and go up like a main strip, right? They want to live downtown, or we've got a lot of nice downtowns in the Benson area or the Dundee area or the Blackstone area, these little areas that we have here in town. And I say, hey, these are some places you go drive around, see if you like these areas, and But that's normally what I do when people ask. Yeah, the internet is your friend when you're looking for
That's a great point.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you should always check it out. Drive through in the night, drive through in the day. Just check out those things. But
I get that a lot too, internet-wise. There's a lot of great data that's out there, but at the end of the day, you've got to have somebody that knows the local market, knows the industry that they're in, and it's a great reason to work with a guy like
I
you,
appreciate
right?
that. Yeah. That's what we need to do. You know what? Do you got anything fancy coming up at Arbor that you want to promote right now? You know what? I need probably a little bit of this.
You probably wanted that one, didn't you? That's the one you wanted, didn't you?
Yeah, we probably do that. Because we're not going to open this, folks. We are not going to open Act 1, Scene 1, but it looks good.
It was good. I tried it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, wow, it is good. So what do you give these? A scale 1 to 10. I normally ask people, which I don't know where this number goes. I throw it up, but it really doesn't mean anything. But we're going to drink a little bit of this IPA even after we close out because we're winding down.
All right. This, the Ninja Juice for me.
This up there.
This is a good one.
Folks, you got to check this out. They got cool cans. If you're going to do anything, have a cool can.
You bet. He's almost
Ninja Juice is like a ninja.
Ninja, yeah.
What do you give it? Well, you know what? I give it a 9. 9 out of 10, just because I don't know what a 10 would be, to be honest with you. So I've got to say 9.
Yeah, I'm
Jukes,
right there with you.
It's awesome. This right here for a Merlin, 70 years. I'm going to say it's 8.7923. It's right up there. I mean, I could drink like 8 of those.
I'm high 8s on both of these. These are
okay.
great
These
beers
are
for
me.
me.
They're good.
And that's the neat thing. What tastes good to you? What tastes good to you, right? And
I like
got, it. 7 different core beers and
7 core beers. You guys should check this place out at jukesaleworks.com. I'm going to have some addresses up, but you know what? If we do this too long, people will not watch this.
Out.
They're going to tune out.
Yeah.
But hey, real quick, do you know I'm up to 1,000 people have watched this in the last month, at least views, which could be 2 seconds. So I appreciate those 2-second people. But
I think we're supposed to have.
It's moving up. Is it supposed to? Geez, I don't know if I can get. I have to talk to the editor on that. See if maybe you can do it. But again, people, check this place out. Go see them. If you're new to town and you're looking around, please check out Justin at Arbor Bank. Look at Arbor Bank. Great, friendly service. I've moved over. It's good. Everybody there is real cool. I was just there the other day too. I just want to say the gals. I'm not going to say any names because they might be embarrassed, but everybody's so helpful. I really enjoyed going in there. You know what? Yeah, they did. They did. It's a real safe. I love it. It's a cool place, man.
I appreciate you having me out today. I want to do this again.
Okay, so you want to be on. Yeah, you know what? I'm booked up through June so far, but you should probably come back. We're going to do it, especially if we do another. You're in.
I'm in.
All right. Well, folks, again, this is Sean Lee, your realtor with Nebraska Realty, and you're watching Omaha Sips with Tips. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and Justin, any last words? Because we're going to sit here for a minute and sip this.
Well, no, just thanks again. I appreciate it. Cheers to you.
Thanks a lot. Check us out. Have a good one. It's good stuff.
Wow.